I don't know if it's just me, but I know absolutely nothing about AI. So I feel like an absolute Neanderthal whenever I open ChatGPT. And the only reason I opened it is because I wanted to rant to something when I was sad. So I'm on a mission for the next 365 days to learn whatever I can get my hands on so that this embarrassment does not hit me and it does not hit you again, because I'm sharing everything I can in the most simple way. So in the next 30 to 60 seconds, I'm going to try to explain AI as quickly and as simply as possible so that you can understand what exactly your AI agent is doing. So whenever you ask AI a question, it then sets a simple goal for it to follow. But AI is actually really, really terrible at remembering every single thing that you tell it. Because we want to have AI to remember every single thing. We want it to be the best listener. But AI also has their own version of a short-term memory. And that short-term memory is exactly what we're having issues with whenever you talk to AI, and then now it's just repeating things to you and it's not really telling you what you actually want. Because AI has something called short-term memory, which we call a context window. That context window is where everything is stored. It's where when you actually give it instructions, it then stores everything in that context memory. When you actually ask it a question, it actually looks for the most relevant information to that question that you're trying to ask, and then pulls it from all the stored memory that's stored in a very special way. It's called almost like the AI long-term memory, and it pulls it right into the context window. So the less that you tell AI, the more that it has to pull into context window, because there's so many things that could possibly be related to. But the more that you tell AI, it's also kind of a trade-off, because now it's more specific, and then now it has more to store. The biggest tip that I found is that you should put all of your AI context in the beginning or in the end. Because when it's in the middle, let's say you're reading a long paragraph or something, you're gonna remember what you just read really, really well. And you're going to remember kind of like the title of the book, or the beginning of what you read, because it kind of set the context for everything else. Little words in the middle, you're not going to really remember that. And that's exactly what AI is like. All of its memory, its context window, that is exactly what it's using whenever it's talking to you. And it's actually going to reward itself with little achievements when it actually, depending on how close it gets to your specific goal, or say the question. That is a brief overview of how AI works. I'll be back with a little bit more detail tomorrow.